Hey, it's Steve with 1,000 Year Homes, so welcome aboard. I thought today would be fun since I normally just build in situ. In other words, when I see it, I build it. But I thought it'd be fun to do a design phase with you. So I'm to the last part of the inside of the shipping container, the ensuite. One shipping container will be a bedroom, a master bedroom. But I need to make this custom, and I want to take care of the doors. So had a couple of ideas, and I'll run through them real quick. Alright, the first idea was to have the doors closed and cut in a door into these doors. So there would be a door in here, right? And that would give me a little extra space and be nice. But it'd be almost nice to keep these security doors as security doors in case I travel and want to close it up, or if there's a wildfire and I want to close it up and protect the building. So that was one design here. The second design was to push these out even, both doors even, and add on an extension and create an L for the bedroom, so an additional extension to it. And then the last design, which is the design I'm going to use, is to build doors, a wall in front of the shipping container door, so when I close those, I have a door in front of it. So let's go ahead and draw those up and take a look at how I'm going to accomplish that. Alright, I'll go ahead and apologize for my handshake a little bit. That's one reason why I don't draw anymore. But we'll go ahead and do this. So I know that it's 92 inches, so I'm going to make each, let's see, 4 blocks be a foot. So let's see, that would be, will that fit in there? Yeah, maybe. Let's go 2 blocks with a foot. It's about 96, and I know it's 8.5 up, so. Alrighty, so there's roughly my container opening. I'll mark these off so that I know what's the foot marks. See if I made a mistake. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, perfect that way. Let me see if I got the 96 inches there. And I know that it's a little short this way, and I'll just build it custom. This is just a design for me to get in there. So there we go. Now I have my doors. Oh. And then, you know, the doors open out like that, the security doors, there we go. Alright. So, a couple of ideas, like I mentioned, you know, if I went with a balanced look, I would have 8-foot doors in the middle and little side windows. But I know this side of the container is going to be my bedroom because I could see out that, and then I'll see out these windows. So I know I have a 2-foot by 6-foot window, and I know that the French doors in there are 30 by 96. So what I want to do, I've decided, is this top 8-foot, I'm going to cut a log, and this will be a live edge log, not and I'll strip the bark. And so this will be a little log across the top. And what I'll do is, if you know the log's 10 inches or something and sticks down a little bit, I will actually carve into the log where the doors will close. And then to maximize the footage of my bedroom as well as the view, I've decided to push the doors hard up against so it won't be symmetrical. And the reason for that is I'll build a little pony wall here so I could have a dresser there, and I won't have doors in the way of if I end up with a dresser on one side. So I'm go ahead and make a little extra room on there. So down here will be my milled 4x4s in cedar. So I'll have a milled 4x4 here and a milled 4x4 there. Alright, so there's my milled 4x4s. I'll start labeling them. How about that? Log. Now the log won't be a known dimension, so I'll have to build around it. So I'll get the log cut out and I'll clamp it into the top of the wall, the portal, and then I'll be able to build off of that. So hopefully my fork truck can reach that high. Otherwise it'll be tough. So, all right. So there's my 4x4s in. So those are in, and then I think I'll put a 2x6 cedar on the floor, and where the tile is, I'll have to take a grinder, and I'll just organically carve the door jamb down to match the tile height when I'm done. But for now, I'll put a 2x6 in there, and maybe I'll even put the 4x4s on top. So we'll mark that too. 2x6 cedar. All right. 4x4 cedar post. All right. So now you could see that I could go ahead and just put in, and I'll make my French doors a different color. How about we make my French doors blue? So my French doors will just fit right in there, 30 inches. So there's 24. Alright, and I'm going to say that's 30 inches right there. So I'm just going to sketch in my French doors. And alright, so right about there-ish is my French doors. Less. All right. Forgive the rough scrabble, but it's the best that my poor old hands can do. I used to be an artist. Well, I used to be able to draft. How about that? Now I have to put up with this. Okay. All right, so the two French doors will be there. That'll leave me 30 inches here, and I'll bring that. I've got a 24 by 6 foot window, and that will go in right there, and this part of the wall will be built of cedar planks. And then I know that that's a little offset, but that way I have the room. All right, so now let's talk about the design and why I'm picking this. So real quick, this will allow like a 2-foot pony wall or whatever height I need to accommodate the window. But it'll allow me to put a dresser in here. And also I won't have the doors. If I put a dresser in here that's a little large, the doors might open into it and hit them. This way I'm not worried about that. In addition, I'll set it up so the doors open out. That's not customary, but inside of these shipping container homes, I've learned just make the doors open out to where there's more room. And so I'll custom build out those doors to open out. And then I can close the two safety panels here, and if there's a fire or something like that, I could close it up, and the house should be in better shape. Anyway, let me go ahead and gather up the supplies that I'll need, and I'll start with the post and the window, make sure I have them. I know I have the French doors, they're behind me already. and we'll start doing this design. But this is what we're after. And like I said, the couple other designs, one was to put doors inside of the doors, which I still kind of like that idea. And the other one would be to put the French doors right in the middle. But I'm going to offset it over to the side so that I have room for dressers and whatnot inside of this master ensuite. All right, let me gather up the supplies and we'll see if I could accomplish this. This looks like a fine, good log. All the sapwood is still hard. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's the one, it's the chosen one. Boy, does that cedar smell good. Man, it smells good. I need to give me a try. There's my tribe. You guys happy I cut a log down, or are you here for oats? You heard me hooping. Silly thing. Hooping. Ready to eat? Yeah, you guys are ready to eat. The old eaty time. Alright, you guys know I'm busy, right? It's not all about the horses. I got both of you. Alright, there we are. Did it, noble tribe. Did it. There, now my tribe cheered my return. There we go. I've come home with the wood for the fire for the horses to eat their oats. I don't know. Perhaps I'm spending too much time out here all by myself. Well, even though this is 1,000,000 pounds and wants to break my head, I'm going to lift it up, right to there. Clamp it on. Put some 4x4 posts in to hold it. Anchor it all in. That'll look really good. Look how nice that log looks too. That log is beautiful. Yeah, so once I scrape that down a little bit, let the honey show in, that'll be quite a lovely thing. Could not be happier. And I was right, if you look, there's a little arch right there, and I think that will match, if there is an arch up there, match that. Anyway, that's how I'm going to put it up right there in that orientation. Both ends of the log look just about the same. I don't care if there's a little bit of a run out. That'll just make it more charming in my opinion. Wonderful, good, so happy. It's sunset again. I can see it already going down over there. Where do the days go? All right. I have a little roofing axe that I prefer for stripping this, but I use what I have. I got a kukri here. It's pretty sharp. But that roofing axe is perfect. And then I run a drill over it when I'm done. There won't be much going on in this video. I'll probably fast forward it here. But I get all these out of the way. I hand cut them because, well, you know, people get to see that. You know, there I put some notches in the logs. It just makes it all the better. If I miss a few times, just adds character. That's the beauty of going with this particular kind of a build. Santa Fe mission style. It will look elegant when I'm done, but a rustic elegance, a simple kind of a charm. Anytime you see hand-hewn logs, it adds something, it does. I'm not a big fan of the Baroque period, but I imagine in the Baroque period everybody was used to hand-hewn, and you'd walk into this place with everything polished and modern. It's probably certainly stunning. All right, well, it's after sunset, so this camera does pretty good in the dark. But what did I get done today? Well, I got a lot done. I went and helped my daughter put in a window in a house, and you want to talk about hard work? That's hard work. But I got the posts that I'll need for the header for the doors for the end of that container right there. Pretty happy. I got it cut to size. And I got it stripped, rough stripped. So tomorrow I'll go over it with a wire wheel, and that'll shine it up. And then one other thing I'll do, I'll figure out where I'm going to cut into it to show that beautiful red cedar as you're laying in bed there in the master ensuite. Like, how will I do it? I won't get rid of the live edge, but I like to cut into the thing, make it rough on one side, rough cut on one side, and live edge on the other, and give that juxtaposition for the viewer. And I did that on my door, and it looked pretty darn good. This is another door, so that whole ensuite will harmonize. Looking forward to that. All right, it's late enough for me to say goodnight to y'all. This is Steve. Like, subscribe. What the heck? All right, this is late enough for me to wish you good night. This is Steve. Like, subscribe, follow me along.